Hi everyone, welcome to the Abundance Index project team. My name is Claire Lin. I'm coordinating this project, and I'm going to spend a few minutes showing you the wiki of the project for you to use to record any data sources you encounter or any research you've done. Please let me know if you have any questions by email. Thank you. Alright, so you should have received an email from me by now that says I've shared the wiki with you. So go to your email, go click to open the wiki, and it will say that you have been invited to view or edit the Google site online. Would you accept it? So accept invitation. Now you will be at the wiki page. Now if you haven't logged in yet to the Google account that you created or you already have, then you will see the page but you won't be able to edit it. So you should go to, let me log out first so you see what it will look like. Okay, so anybody can see the wiki page right now. If you go to the wiki's address, index.abundance.thebook.com. So everybody can see the page, but if you want to edit it, you need to go to the bottom. There's a sign in. And now if you don't have a Google account, or if the email address that you gave me is not a Google account, then you will have to sign up for a new Google account right here. You can choose any of the emails provider here if these are what you use, or you can say use a different email. Put in your email address, your password, etc. Fill in all the verification information here and say I accept, create my account. And then Google should send you a verification email. So if you go to your email inbox, you'll see Google email verification. Click verify link. Now your Google account is activated. Now you can log in using the email you provided me as well as the password you just set up in Google. And now go to Wiki. The wiki's address, once again, index.abundancethebook.com. And at the very bottom, sign in. Now I'm going to use my email address that's at Yahoo and the password I just set up when I set up my Google account. I will sign in. And now you will see new icons here. This is the edit page icon, and this is the new page icon if you want to add a new page. This is the home page, and we have the current definition of the index, the goals for the project, and also the timeline. I'd like to draw your attention to this countdown. We have 80 days till publishing USA Abundance Index. So by February 15th, we would like to have all the data sources meaningfully aggregated to create a USA Abundance Index for major, at least top 20 cities in the USA to track how they're doing in terms of providing abundance for the citizens in those cities. If I want, I could edit the home page as well as any page by clicking this icon here, Edit Page. And I could type something, although I'm just going to edit it and then erase it. You could type anything here and change anything. Everything is archived and the revisions are saved, so don't worry about making mistakes. And now I'm going to save the page. And you can see on top of the navigation here, each of the area has its little page. Let me go to water. So at the top, these are the brainstorming areas. You can write down any ideas you have for the availability and quality of water measures. So let me edit page, and I'm gonna write down what else will define quality. Perhaps number of citizens died from waterborne diseases could be one. And Oh, so at the bottom, if there are any things that you think we should do or any useful links related to water, you can put it in there. You could add a comment or add an attachment. Now I'll click Save. Okay, so if you find yourself unable to make any changes to the spreadsheet in the middle of the wiki, that's because you haven't accepted the invitation. So go to your inbox. You should have gotten an email from me. The title is Data Source List. It says I've shared data source list with you. Click to open, go to data source list, and it says, would you like to accept this invitation? Say accept invitation. And now if we go to the wiki page, which is index.abundancethebook.com. Now remember first to sign in at the bottom of the page if you haven't. And if I go to any of the pages for any of the areas, such as water, I should see that in the middle is the spreadsheet, and there will be an edit or add button there allowed for you. So if you can't edit it, make sure that you have gone to your inbox, your email inbox, and accepted the invitation for both the wiki and the Google Doc spreadsheet. So let me try and add a data source to water. I'm going to add something fictitious and click Submit. All right, so there's a message here that says new row added, reload to view it. So I'll reload, and I should see the row that I already created. Now let me see if I can edit it and delete it. It doesn't seem to let me delete. Great. But I can edit it. Okay, submit. Now it says item edited successfully. Now to delete any rows, you could go to open water data sources. So open data source here, this would change the, that would take you directly to the spreadsheet document itself. And now I could edit the spreadsheet as I would any spreadsheet. I'm going to highlight this row and delete it by click on your mouse, and it says delete row. Okay, so if you want, you could add any data sources to the spreadsheet itself directly, or you can do it through the wiki page. So to do so directly, you go and open water data sources spreadsheet. But if you want to go through the wiki interface, you can use the edit button or add button. All right, so if I want to go to a different area, if I have found something about shelter, again, go to shelter page. I could change any text here by clicking on edit page, or I could edit the spreadsheet by using add or edit. Or I could have any attachment here, select a file and attach. Finally, you could make a comment and add comment. So it should be straightforward once you figure out the quirks of the Google website. On the left, we see the recent site activities. You see your own recent activity and page authors. And another page, so you see 8 pages here for each of the areas that should be covered by the abundance index. And at the very end, there's references page. And this is where that if you find any aggregate list or any organizations that you think we should go and investigate, you can put information here. And I want to draw your attention to under references, there is an attachment here. You could download it. And this attachment has about 90 graphs, 90 charts of data that's included in Peter and Stephen's book, Abundance, that's coming out in February. And this is a great source. It covers a lot of data that we have talked about in the book, and a lot of them will be relevant for putting together the abundance index. So for the area that you're in charge, you could go in and see what might be useful for you and for us. So just download that document and you could view that PDF file. Okay, so I think I've covered the basics. If you want to do things that are a little more advanced, there's the More button here. Revision history is where you can see the revision of each page. They're all saved. You could subscribe to page changes, so it will send you an email if anything changes. And that's pretty much what we need to do for now. And if you have any questions, just email me, claire@clairelin.com. Thank you. On this homepage, you see the definition of the abundance index. You see the goals of the project and some timelines. And I just want to draw your attention to our project target date. The first major goal is 80 days till we publish the USA Abundance Index. And that's the date that we hope to have combined enough data sources meaningfully to reflect how major cities in USA are doing in terms of achieving abundance for its citizens.